We're going live with Half Alive Live. It's time.
Welcome
Brett.
to it.
Josh. Jay.
It's not.
Is it live?
It's live.
All right.
We live.
Welcome to it.
Right, you want to do that one more time? Just in
We're
case?
going live with Half Alive Live. It's live time, prime time tonight, 2 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. PST. This is Brett, Josh, Jay, Tyler, Johnson.
Welcome to the show. We're here to answer any and all questions that anybody has
For any reason.
at any time.
At any time.
So feel free to type it down and keep it going.
So, question number one.
Question number one. So,
We wrote down a couple that we liked
yeah,
that you guys sent us somewhere at some point.
and then we're checking out the newer ones as well. So,
Yeah.
all involved. Here's a first question coming at from Erica with a C and a K. So shout out Erica with a C and a K. What has been your favorite thing about creating new music again?
Brett? I think she's calling you out.
I know. It's just good to be back. It's just
Yeah.
good to be here.
It's
It's
just
just,
good to be
just happy to be here, having a good time.
The garage, he changed it to a studio.
That's right. Should I show a few things?
If you want to.
I want to give a little tour.
Welcome to the garage.
Welcome to it. Here's some fun things. This is a mattress that Aiden used for a music video that I put on the ceiling. This is so hard to point. That's a plant that's growing from outside, coming inside. And I just decided to keep it going. That's a fun thing. These are all music gear. This is all like painter's fabric that was dyed here at the house. I'm just excited is all. Back to it.
Back to it. All right.
What question are we on?
We're on number 2.
All right.
Was it hard to dance in the suits?
Yes, it was. Check out these bad boys.
Yeah. The green machine.
That was actually from something else, but it was still difficult because mostly because like tuxedo shoes are really slippery, slidey, and a lot of the choreography needed like non-slippery shoes. So I ended up putting like skateboarding grip tape on the bottom, which was Brantley's idea. Brantley directed the video, and he started as like a skateboarding photographer, and so he's like, "I'll just pick up some grip tape for you." I was like, "That's a great idea." So that really helped on the slippery parts.
We had to adjust some things for Jay, right? Jay, you had to reach.
Oh, right.
We had to move around.
Height of that scene in the second verse where like the three of us are doing our moves because of so I could actually not look like a hunched over man. So yeah, little things like that so you don't look like a silly person in a suit.
Jordan and Aiden seemed to have no problem.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So they're experts.
Yeah, honestly, they never complained once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question. Did you rent out that bounce house just for that TikTok?
Time to show the TikTok.
Oh yeah, if you haven't seen it.
Okay, how do we do this? We go react. This is gonna be a fun thing, everyone. We get to watch something together. Who close react recent favorites, and it's here. Watch together. Look at that.
Hey.
That's it. Oh, now it goes just straight back to it. All right. Wow, we look like we all have fake tans right now with the camera. That's interesting. We absolutely did.
Yep.
Do that.
easier than we thought and cheaper.
It's not hard.
Yeah,
I think the bounce house castle drop off person was only slightly surprised that it wasn't a children's birthday party, but it was actually 3 guys in tuxedos
Yeah.
waiting to make a TikTok video.
Yeah. That
Good
was
times though.
Yeah.
took so fast. Didn't take long at all. It took like
so fast?
Took so fast. Took so fast.
It took so fast.
Yeah.
It
was
didn't
quick.
take long at all to set up this bounce house. The guy rolled up 1 minute.
That's true.
Was up.
It was like
and
30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It was fun though. Next question.
Yeah. There it is. Brett, what drink do you guys get at a gas station?
I'd probably get I'd probably get
The tuxedos was really something that was like, I just brought up very casual. I was like, what if we did tuxedos? Quick recap.
Yeah, quick recap. Just if we want to do tuxedos, and I enthusiastically said yes.
Yeah, because it was fun for you.
Yeah,
Brought you back to that
some of
club.
the best times.
Do you still like aspire to?
One day, I think one day I would like to return.
I think there's a certain age requirement to be a butler, right?
I had to pause. I was just at my breaking. I was
Yeah.
about to hit my big break before the band started.
Yeah.
But got a couple of really cool opportunities. I can't really talk about it now, but
Okay.
yeah, I think one day I'd
More
like
like
to go back.
confidential stuff.
Yeah, super confidential.
Yeah.
Adds up.
Yeah. Are there any strange instruments used in playing What's Wrong? Yes, we actually used one. Can you grab that, Brent? Hi. This is a strange instrument called a cassette player with a little mod wheel on it that we use to play all sorts of stuff. And then OG Volta, this was OG Volta's like their little idea to use that.
I got a sip to it.
And we sampled all sorts of stuff. I remember Jay and I had a good time on OG Volta's piano, holding down chords, and I was singing into the piano while Jay was holding down the sustain, and that's how we got some of those bridge sounds, like that. Bah, bah.
Right. Great on reverb.
Um,
There's a thing called Soma Synth that Mark from OG Volta uses that is like you touch metal things that respond with just like the harmonics or something. To get into detail would be above my head, but it's like creates notes that are kind of, and then you tune the oscillators. A bit detailed, but it makes really cool chords that if you know how to do it.
complex instrument, but
Yeah.
very, very creative.
Yeah. I think those. And then everything else, there's drums, I guess.
Favorite song from an underrated artist. There's this artist that Aiden found. I don't know how, but can you pull it up, Brett?
Namdi,
Namdi. He's the most underrated.
and it's so good.
It's so good.
Gimme, gimme. Are we playing
Yeah,
it?
play
or-
a little
Well,
piece.
if you want to hear it out of my phone into this phone, into your speakers, let's see how that sounds. Just strap.
No, I clicked a different song. Here we go.
We back. We back.
Welcome to this.
There's a out here.
This is our favorite underrated artist right now.
Namdi.
This is him. Look him up. He's the best. The song is called Gimme Gimme.
Love it. The first
Yeah.
song is good too. So
Yeah.
The whole album is amazing.
Yeah. Honestly,
It takes you
shout
through
out, respect.
it. Namdi,
Also, shout out to 100 Gex.
100 gets.
My house has been really into 100 Gex recently. Can't get away. Can't get enough. Really starting to love it, actually.
Tell us about the inspiration for your music video concept. What'd you like to tell?
Oh, yeah. So, another show and tell moment. Here we go, guys. You ready for this? So a lot of the inspiration for it was like trying to do, like we were kind of,
Why do you
hey,
Are you doing the like TikTok thing of just your forehead?
yeah, here we go. This is the best way to tell stories right here. a lot of it was inspired by like, sorry, we were stuck in this house. Jordan, Aiden, and I lived together in this house, and we were stuck in such a small environment that it was like the first thing that came up was like, what if we did it in a small environment, in a like an apartment? So I'm gonna show you a video where the first location scout. No, it's probably the third location scout, but to the same location, to this apartment. We actually recreated the whole music video in that like in like the 10 minutes that we had to see the space, and that's what we're gonna watch a little bit of right here. React favorites. Watch it. So Aiden right here, he found that phone 2 seconds before we were going to film this clip. He found it somewhere in the apartment already. And I was like, that's cool. I think I can scroll. Oh, here's like the fight scene. Jordan and I. So the whole idea was to just have the same, like the same space, the same rooms, but with two very different looks. One that was much more pop, and one was sort of how we found the space, which is very like drab. We have, the ending scene here. The flip. And then the very end. Whoa, that changed. That's when I was still working on the choreography. But yeah, so we ended up using that exact apartment, obviously, and did the whole thing basically twice, but with 2 different looks the whole time, so that it could switch back and forth between them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it.
Next question.
That's it.
The last Q&A we did, the questions were coming in way too hot, so we had to do this in order to cool them down.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. So we were like thinking about them.
Are there any live that are standing out?
Yeah, D-Root.
We have a manager here. He's helping us with them.
Where did you get the crochet bucket hats?
Oh yes, my other housemate Putty, he's Hawaiian. He found this this girl on Etsy, I think, that made these hats, and so for Christmas he got 5 of them for all the members in my house that were all like different colors, and then we brought them last minute to the photo shoot.
Yeah.
It really made it to the final.
Yeah.
To the final thing. Yeah, that's the story of the hats. Go find her on Etsy. Just look up Etsy. You'll find it.
Just Bing Etsy.
Hey Google, what's Etsy?
Would you guys ever make another EP like in fluorescence for future songs?
Oh, honored.
Yes. Not no. You know.
Not.
OG just texted me, what song am I playing on my right? Should we try to get OG Volta out here?
Well,
No.
we're back.
We're back.
Wait, yeah. Okay.
So the prank.
Oh yeah, the prank.
Prank.
So people who are just
People
trying
on
to
the
make
edge
the
of
world
their
a better
seats,
place.
Jay.
Right. Oh yeah. Okay. So, sorry to
This
keep you guys
prank is
waiting.
crashing the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't handle it.
Okay, so a little recap: if you're calling people and you're pranking people, the move to do that I used to do in college you call the hotel, they're like trying to help you out. You say normal things like, oh yeah, me and my wife, like you put on a voice and everything. So maybe you sound a little bit older. In college, I wasn't married. So sounded like I'm a little bit older, tell them a whole story. And then eventually start bringing up these odd intricacies. Like, hey, I have like a couple animals I need to bring, or I have a couple birds I need to bring. And you keep kind of hyping it up, but you keep making it feel normal at the same time. So it's like, hey, is it fine? Like I have a dog, but it's like a helpful, like I forget, like a service dog. So you're like kind of definitely like doing some shady stuff. But then eventually you start asking weird questions like, is it cool if my dog like bathes in the public pool? It's like a thing that we've been training lately. And you just kind of keep putting things that make it feel really normal the whole time. And then they're really struggling to try to help you. I can't tell all my secrets, but that you just kind of...
What was the craziest?
Multiple animals, I thought.
There was one where it's like, okay, you're hyping it up. And then the funniest thing is to get them to respond back to what you just said. So the lady, when I was talking with her, she was like, okay, so let me get this straight. You have 7 birds and 12 dogs in your car and you're coming right now and you need it. And it's like 1 a.m. and you need a room. I'm like, yes, I'm desperate.
Yeah. Let me get this straight.
Yeah. So that kind of stuff is great.
You have 12 dogs.
Honestly, after we learned how easy it was to buy and set up a bounce house, I just started sending bounce houses to people.
Whoa.
So just book a bounce house, receive your friend's address, and they have it the rest of the day.
Yeah. It's kind of like ordering someone like a coffee.
Yeah.
But like a bounce house.
Yeah. Plus pizzas.
Yeah, plus pizza.
What's your Taco Bell order?
Whoa. I honestly haven't been to Taco Bell in a decade, maybe.
I used to get the hard shell standard style.
I like the Gordita Crunches.
Yeah.
Those.
I remember that as a name for something.
Yeah. Hard shell standard style tacos.
Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
Yeah.
But now that they're bringing back potatoes and
potatoes, they took away the potatoes off the menu.
Yes, they did.
Really?
Yes. This is what Jordan's so
That's
excited
a surprise
about.
choice.
Yeah, they took potatoes off. Everyone went mad, and then they put them back on. Only if we put arrows in our bio. They said put directions to the nearest Taco Bell in your bio, and we'll put it back.
So that's what all the arrows mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Makes sense.
Arrows just
Do you have a favorite Phil Collins song? I'm not making this up.
Whoa. Oof. Honestly, the I wanna know, can you show me? The
Classic.
Tarzan soundtrack.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go Tarzan.
Yeah, honestly, the whole Tarzan soundtrack.
Yeah.
I wanna know about the strangers like me. Oh, it's so good.
Can't think of songs on the spot ever for any reason, so
Yeah.
always tough.
Yeah.
Shout out Phil Collins.
Shout out Phil Collins.
All right. What other questions we got here? How much time does it take to create and practice choreography for your song? So, Ja is really good at this, but we all do it in the moment. We show up, we schedule time, and then they go, try moving like this. That looks bad. Don't do that. Try moving like this. And then they go, okay, what movement feels natural to you now? I'm like, probably this. And they're like,
And we're back.
and we're back. This one, as I was saying, this music video for What's Wrong, we thought it was going to be filmed in December, but then December had the highest COVID rate in new COVID numbers per day in California. It was like up to 40,000 per day. So that put a damper on the whole schedule. And obviously we wanted to be really safe. And so we just kept rehearsing. So it took us like a whole month of like rehearsing in our room to get it going.
Yeah.
There's actually a fun video I could show you. The choreography that started it all. It was Aiden that sent a video that was like, what if it was sort of like this? And this was all on his own, but it worked really well. I think it's this. Watch together. that started everything. He just sent that over to Jordan and I was like, this is cool. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's it.
That was it.
Audrey S. asked, do you sleep in those tuxedos?
Wow.
Audrey S. The answer is yes.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't really sleep in the tuxedos. I even after the tuxedo thing, I still just do the same thing I've always done when I go to sleep. But I guess you're saying that you do sleep in them or something.
I was saying that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
It just seems difficult.
Yeah. It's.
Do these stay on? Do the buttons stay on?
Do the buttons
The buttons don't stay on. I have to.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, I have to put the buttons back on every morning. Anyways.
One word you'd use to describe the new era, Brett.
Great.
So
Really,
good.
really great.
I feel like it would hype it up if we took a call, but it might be crazy. Just
You want to do a CALL?
You want to take a call?
I'm down to take a CALL.
Hey,
let's just
guys,
hype it up.
there's a new function.
Yeah. So even though our internet is barely working, we're like barely
Might as
getting
well-
through this whole thing. We're gonna try to raise the next level. And
Might
take
as
the
well.
call.
So
So you can actually, we're gonna put a phone number up that you can call us at,
Hit them with it.
and then
we'll talk
this
to
will
you.
actually, it'll choose someone at random, whoever calls, and then you'll talk to us live.
Load up.
And so we'll see what happens.
See if anyone calls. We'll do one more question while you guys decide if that's a thing you're gonna do or not.
Think it over, like in your heart, in your mind.
Already. And we're back. And
We're
are
back.
back. All right. Well, that was a great call.
Yeah.
I hope you guys heard it, but maybe you didn't.
Yeah. It might have dropped
But-
something.
Yeah, that was awesome
But
for us.
yeah, we had a good experience.
Fingers
And
crossed.
we're back.
You see us.
We are-
see you.
We are truly just trying our best.
We apologize.
What type of music that we want to be making? You ever tried electric drums, Brett?
I can't tell if we're still live on YouTube.
Oh my god. We are just so
Hey.
This is insane.
Oh my god.
Feedback loop here.
Yeah, video feedback.
I don't know. All right.
Well, thanks for holding it down, Jake.
I think they're still here too. We are live on both sides.
Oh my god.
So I guess we're live on YouTube and Instagram.
So if you're on both,
Yeah.
kudos to you.
And the YouTube one.
Okay, yeah, it seemed like we were still live.
Hey,
So-
Daniel.
I don't.
No one else has a phone.
I have a
So
phone.
welcome to it. If you guys have any questions for us at all for anything, ooh, Austin Prince is in here.
Hey, what's up?
What up?
Shoot in that.
Yeah,
questions.
shoot some questions. If you got any. What was
Whoa.
does anyone remember any? Brett?
Do I? Somebody asked
Yeah.
me about drums.
Oh yeah. Brett,
guys
tell
wanna
him,
talk about
tell him
drums?
about your drums.
I'll talk about drums. I'll tell you
Do
something.
we want to use this as like a thing or just use
The
the
questions on that.
Okay.
Tell 'em. Give it to
Somebody
him.
asked what drums and cymbals I play. I will tell you that last year in March, I decided, it's time to get a new drum set for tour. So I decided to get a really exciting new drum set. It was a vintage Rogers 60s with some Istanbul cymbals that I was excited about. And the next day, the entire year got canceled. So I just had these great drums. And they're fun to play when I do play them, but that's what happened. Excited to bring them out on the next run. That's it.
All right.
All right.
Jay, any interesting ones? in
For questions,
there? We got one that was, what's the inspiration behind the tuxedos?
yeah.
It was really just like such a fast little, what if we did tuxedos?
Yeah.
And now we're here in my garage.
Fully
Fully tuxed.
Fully touched.
What? There's a question here. Is what inspired your new music, and how does it differ from what inspired your last album?
Ooh. That's a good, man, I feel like things change so quickly. And like, we just grow as musicians and as people and as, making music. Yeah, I feel like it's just, part of it's just like a natural progression. Like if you're interested in some things and then you're interested in other things. But I think we explored a lot of things in our first record. It's why there's like so many
Yeah.
different genres. and I think we're like
Honing in.
like things expand with the Half-Alive story, and I think we're figuring out slowly what type of music that we want to be making. You ever tried electric drums, Brett?
Tell us we're still live on YouTube.
Oh my god. We are just so...
Hey.
This is insane. Oh my god.
Feedback loop here.
Yeah, video feedback.
I don't know. All right.
Well, thanks for holding it down, Jay.
I think they're still here too. We are live on both sides.
Oh my god.
So I guess we're live on YouTube and Instagram.
So if you're on both,
Yeah.
kudos to you.
On the YouTube one.
Okay, yeah, it seemed like we were still live.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
We just found
That's our
that out.
manager.
Wow, what a fun thing we're all experiencing.
We're out here
together.
just trying our best, you know.
All right, are there any other questions you guys are throwing at us? What's our favorite music video we've done? From
Honestly, this one, I feel like we were most prepared for this music video because we were supposed to film it in December, and then it turned out to be the all-time high peak for new COVID cases per day. It was like 40,000 cases per day in California. So that canceled our plans, and we waited until it was more safe to film the music video. But during that time, all we could do was just rehearse more. And so we got really good at everything, at least on the dance side. And then we even had plenty of time to rehearse like the stuff between the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Did it right here in our backyard.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I feel like we went in most prepared that we had been. So that was fun. Next question. Any advice for creatives wanting to get out there and make stuff? Yes. My go-to for this, which I feel like is always relevant, is like make something that you think is cool and not that you think other people think is cool. Because if you connect with it, it's going to feel honest. And if it's not, if what you're releasing isn't honest, then I don't think people are going to connect to it. And that's like a simple fact of the matter.
it's good.
Can I design your next album cover with prayer hands? Jay?
If you send it over,
Shoot it. Yeah.
up to you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Just reading through the chat.
There's so many.
Sent a request to be in your live video. Well,
Ooh, too scared for that.
yeah.
How old are you guys? Oh, hi, Mom.
Somebody's
Opinions on horror
child is on
movies.
this or something. I guess.
You're not the mother of
I don't
anyone, are
think
you?
so. I don't think so. Yeah. I don't know. I need to go think about some things.
Someone was asking about working with Volta. I guess we could say a little bit.
Yeah, Volta. So that happened when they reached out to us and they said, hey, we have a little beat. You guys want to write a song to it? And we listened to it and we're like, this is a pretty dope beat, actually.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. So then we were racking our brains on what to write about. And then we wrote a chorus, sent it back to them, and they're like, this is cool. Why don't we finish up the song at our LA studio? So we went out to the city of Los Angeles and finished it there. And we wrote the rest of the song and finished it with them at their studio. And it turned out great. And we used this fun little thing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to play a clip?
Is there anything on it?
There is, but it's like kind of scared what's going to play.
All right.
We can find out
Russian
together.
roulette.
It's probably me screaming on
Yeah.
here. I guess
little-
this is the moment. So this is a tape recorder that has a little mod wheel for like the pitch and stuff. Can you hold it?
Oh yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
So we're gonna roll the dice here and see what plays.
Anything could be playing, but you could pitch it up and slow it down if it's like some piano.
That's
So
pretty.
it's,
Very pretty.
oh, and it's so slow. Let's see if there's any more piano. I guess that's what you get right here. Some fun piano stuff. And if we rewind a lot, this is funny thing is that this was on Etsy and OG Volta had one and I was like, okay, I'm getting that immediately. but then Jay tried to get one. All sold out.
All sold out. But our friends makes it, so I guess.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
right.
Friend of a friend or something.
Friend of a friend, something like that. I was trying to find something fun for you guys on here, but
It's just,
I guess we're just going
Yeah.
through random stuff.
it's all good.
There you go.
That's old Josh.
I guess that's the fun. That's the joke. Is that's fun?
Wow, what a blast.
Wow, having a great time.
Somebody says, what advice would you give aspiring songwriters?
I would. Okay, this isn't really advice on anything other than writing, but I read a book recently by Stephen King called On Writing, and he outlines so many things that I had questions about, like even about like first draft versus second draft. Like, what should you include or exclude? Should it like be more than what you thought of originally, or should it be less? And he answers a lot of those in a subjective way, of course, but I just never knew there was answers for that. So like of that, the answer would be first draft equals second draft minus 10%. So it should always be cutting something, like cutting out all the boring parts. He's talking about writing books, obviously, but I thought it was really helpful for writing songs and for writing screenplays and scripts and all sorts of things. Highly recommend that book.
I'd say tips for songwriting would be write a lot. I'd also I think something for me that I feel like I kind of learned a little bit later is take super seriously the songs that you like. I feel like when I was younger, I would just be like, oh yeah, I like this song. But I think the songs that I found that I loved and I like went really far, like took apart, like, why do I love this? What is happening here? And just became an expert on my influences, I think is where I felt like it started integrating into the songs I was writing or the music I was making. And also too, like, I think write by yourself, do a lot, find your voice, and then also like co-writing I think is also really good. And don't be scared or shy of doing that either.
Yeah. Something that we did on our first EP was it all started from, as a lot of you know, from a 50-song project. But that something about that I wanted to note is like I paid for a space to go write because I didn't want to like be wasting money on like I didn't want it to be as easy as like, oh, I'm just going to cancel because like it's not like whatever, I'm not paying out of pocket. It's like I'm like really putting a lot of like time, energy, but also like monetary value on it. That made me go write and be like, I guess, value my own time there.
Makes it a priority.
Yeah, so it really helps to be in a another thing I learned from the book was that in your first draft, like, keep the door closed. So like make sure that your idea is all you thought that it would be. Do your edit, and then when it's second draft, then you're ready to like share it with people that you trust. Yeah. What's your favorite animal? And then you put a ladybug after it. Are you suggesting that could be our favorite if we don't have one? I'm on board with that, if so. Hey, Jay.
Don't have a favorite animal right now.
I like hedgehogs.
All right.
And
Some other favorite musical artists. Been hyped on Brockhampton recently. They're pretty sweet.
mm-hmm.
Favorite artist, Jay, right
I
now?
remember that lady from Israel that we heard. What was her name? I don't remember.
Oof.
She just dropped something recently.
I got it.
You got it.
Brett's looking it up.
She
She
has
is
great
incredible.
videos too.
Her music, yeah.
Music?
Noga Rez. How do you say it?
Huh?
You want to play a little bit? 5, 6, 7.
Yes, Noga Erez, if that's how you pronounce her name. She's incredible. Go look at her music videos, especially.
Hey.
Enough.
I said enough. All right, well, I think.
Do I have like on this?
Let's do 2 more questions, and then we got it. And then we got to go.
We have to get to the next.
We got to go to the prom.
We have to go to the prom.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Big break.
Any other ambitions for Half-Life to achieve as a group?
Oof.
Large ambitions, life goals.
Brett?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to like. It's like I feel like the few things come to my head, but it's like I don't know what to like.
What to
talk
share.
about. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean,
Go on.
we've grown so much working with so many different people, and it's been amazing. I think we look forward to the day that maybe we do songs or albums that started with us, and we take the full.
Yeah.
I think
Like
that could be really fun.
producing our own record.
Yeah, produce our own record.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Also on that train of thought, working with Rick Rubin.
Hey.
Rick, if you're out there, if you're watching this right now, you could be, we could be friends. Think about it.
And what started the face painting? What does and what does it mean?
Oh,
What
the
is-
director, and then.
Oh yeah, it was
Brantley-
Brantley's
Brantley's
idea.
recommendation. He had a great recommendation, Shay, who came in and crushed it.
But what does it mean?
It means everything. It means the world. It means unity. It means peace for all nations.
Wow.
I'm just ripping.
All right, and that's it for today. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
See you later.
Till next time.